There we go. I think, yep, we are live. Very nice. Well, today, y'all, I'm going to play... Wait, what the hell is that? Oh, okay. I'm going to play some Mordhau. This is my favorite game ever of all time. I played it pretty much every day before I went blind. That was back in like 2022. And so for like 2020 and 2021, I was still in high school and I played this game constantly. And then I graduated in 2021 and I just kept playing it because I love it. It's awesome. But sadly, it's kind of dying out. A lot of the servers are gone, so I'd like to do a nice final showcase of this game before it goes away. So let's turn on. I was listening to some Snoop Dogg earlier, but we can't play Snoop Dogg on this. So instead, Snoop Dogg style hip hop. All right. Why does it not work? Dog style hip hop. We couldn't create what you... Okay. Hold on. Let's just do stoner hip hop. There we go. Cool. That's a little loud. I dig it, but alrighty. So this is Noria. This is my favorite map ever. And then I discovered this exploit because it's really hard for me to play this game like normally. Because normally it takes a lot of reflex skills and other things like that. Like you have to really dodge and stuff, and I can do that, but it's just hard. So hold on, I really have to focus because I can barely see them. For a frame of reference, if I look at this guy right here, I can't see. I see his torso and his head. I can't really see anything above or below that. And then peripherally, I can see kind of the stairs, but not really. So I have to be constantly moving my eye, because I only have vision in my right eye. I have to be constantly moving it around to play this. But this is Old Horde. Oh, this guy is here. I've seen Kirito a couple times. He's a nice guy. But where's the server name? Oh, is it up here? Yes. True Classic Horde. It's the only Old Horde server left that I can find. All the mod packs are broken. So hold on, we gotta turn up the chaos on the music, because it's been this way for a while. Oh shit. Well, alright. Chaos, turn up. Pow. Yes. 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 Chill. Stoner. Hip hop. That's nice. Very good. Okay. So you do the way their AI works in this game is it is drawn to you naturally, but if you swing, it'll kind of you might be able to aggro them. And especially once you hit them once, then they get fully aggroed and they'll follow you anywhere. So you can kind of just lead them around. But I've memorized pretty much where all the weapons are on this map. I know that this falchion I just bought is 80 gold. And then I have a full strategy. So from here, I save up gold till around like wave 8. And then I can buy the heavy armor, chest plate. And that increases my survivability. I mainly die from projectiles. So I have to survive until then. I don't know where the Pavi's shield is. It's a special, like, very large shield where you can see. Hold on. There we go. Where you can see. Oh my god. I can't play in the smoke because it's already hard enough to see. So I just gotta wait for it to go away. Oh, he died. That's what that sound was. Oh, one of them. There's 2 people here now. Oops. Okay. Okay. Oh. We can do a little from not on the stairs to the right. I heard him in my headphone. There we go. Oh, no. Stab. I missed. Kick. Okay. Cool. Now they can all play. I might actually, because this map's harder. The other map I used to play on, the server's not around anymore. But they had skill points that could increase your defense, attack, and speed. And that was pretty fun. I liked that. But now there's just this server. And, you know, I spent, I don't know, like 5 to 6 hours yesterday trying to set up my own. It didn't work very well. Yeah. Okay. I might switch back to Team Fortress 2. Because I play the engineer on that. I can show you guys how I play engineer too. I used to have baller cosmetics, but some guy took them all. But I don't really care. Because, you know, I can't see that well anyway, so cosmetics don't mean very much to me. Who's this new guy? Oh, I don't know this guy. He's also level 200. But yeah, I mean, if people revived this game and just played it, I'd be overjoyed, dude. I love this game. You know, I'm grateful for the time I've got to have on here. And eventually this true classic Horde server will disappear. And that'll be pretty much it. Because people can't make new ones because the mods are broken. So, that's alright though. They're taking care of it over there. That means we can refresh this. Actually, I do kind of want some reggae. Reggae. Or no, actually, oh my god, yes. Bongo funk. I wouldn't call that bongo. That's alright though. Okay. I I do think light armor would be a good investment. Just because you can get one shot pretty easy. Okay, we're gonna go for the armor, but we're probably gonna have to do the tent method, and I'll show you that here in a second. I hope you can hear me okay. I don't know how. Boop, boop, boop. But, and then I can hit P and C. I have, yep, I think that's, hold on. This is easier. Just go over here. Yeah, I got it all. But this is the tent method. We're on top of the tents now. They can't get up here. We wait for them to kind of fill out and then boop, run over this way. And we're back at the stairs. Okay. There we go. And to be clear as well, I don't really see color that well. Like, I'm aware of it. Like, I'm aware that this has lines on it. I would think that that's maybe red, but it could be orange. I don't really know. I do know that it has a color, though. And I think the shield itself was yellow. It's so satisfying though. Like, the gameplay in this game is phenomenal. Like, the noise, the everything is, it's just, it hits the mark. How did he overtake me? Oh well. It don't matter. It's a co-op game. What it? Actually, you know what? Oh, we can. Because... No, that's OBS. Hold on. Give me a second. Is Mozart music royalty free? Mozart's musical compositions are in the public domain and are copyright free. Highlight. Cool. Okay. We will turn on. I love classical. Royalty free classical. I bet money there's a community made playlist on here. I can't be bothered to read all that. Copyright. How long is it though? An hour? Okay. But then we come over here. Lower it down a little. Oops. This. Okay. This is not it. Yeah. Audio. Master volume. Put it down a little bit more. Are they all dead? No. Okay. This is kind of cringe. I don't like that. Albums, royalty-free music, classical. And yeah, there's a good amount. Oh my god. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Mozart. I do like Mozart. Why does Mozart not have a... Why doesn't he have... Actually, that's kind of a pro gamer move. We can try that. Okay. I don't know what tabs I have open on this thing, besides for South Park and Young Sheldon. Mozart Music Archive. Gotta make sure. Yeah. Everything is good. Anybody chatting? Hey. Has given 1 gold to. Okay. Well, we'll say hi back. Hi. Okay. Yes, Mozart. I love Music Archive. That's nice. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. I have the motions down so good. It's just back, up, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Even with the smoke, back, forth, back, forth. There we go. Just like that. Systematic. Like everything I do. Oh, they're throwing projectiles. Ooh. Crouch to avoid projectile. Kick. Swing. There we go. Very nice. Back. Forth. Into the rhythm again. Very nice. And we might win. I don't know. Probably not. I usually get killed by the fire guys on wave 19. Because, yeah, their fire's kind of bullshit sometimes. Can we get both? No. No, they're both shields, so no. Come on. There we go. Yes. See, 80 gold for the falchion is fantastic. This sword is awesome. Yeah. I love music, or just archive in general, though. Archive.org is fantastic. They got all kinds of good stuff on there. They've got movies sometimes, like older movies. Actually, we could probably... I'd have to look it up, kind of like I did, to make sure the classical music was fine. But watching a movie that's, you know, royalty-free would be awesome. I think they have the B movie on there. And the B movie is pretty rad. I know it's free on YouTube. Do you like jazz? That's my Barry impression. I love Jerry, though. Jerry Seinfeld's hilarious. I've watched all of Seinfeld, like, maybe 2 or 3 times. Definitely once. When I was in the hospital, and I was having my blood clot that, you know, made me blind, they had Comedy Central on the TV. Then I'd sit there and watch Seinfeld, South Park, which I've been a fan of for a while. They're plump. There we go. Okay, I meant to stab. Oh, he lowered it. There we go. That dash back I do is S on the keyboard and then space. Does a dash. But once we get the spear, things will get real epic. Okay, that's good. There we go. I hope I'm live. I think I'm live. Oh well. Still a little sick. I can't do any brainstorming, or at least heavy brainstorming for the next few days. Because being high while sick is awful. I don't do that. Gotta wait it out. And I'm one of those tech guys that does microdosing. I lay it out in one of my Medium articles. But I take sativa about 5 milligrams or so. And that does the trick. I've done a lot of my best work on that. Kill this guy. One of them left. People get kind of mad that I play this way, but you know, it's the best way to do it. You know, like I want to win. All that glory stuff is whatever, dude. I want to win. People all the time tell me things like, "Oh, Damien, you're not actually talented because you use AI to do stuff." No shit. How else am I supposed to do it? And furthermore, isn't it about doing it the best way, not the most glorious way? Like, oh my god. Those are the people that get left behind. You know, those are the people that in 20 years, they don't got a job anymore because they don't want to adapt to the new, faster, more efficient way. They just want to do it the old way. And then they get all mad when it changes and someone comes along and does it better because it makes them seem worthless. But they're not worthless. They could just learn how to do it this way. But whatever, that's my little tangent. Oh, and I don't have to... It's not going to time out after 10 minutes, the music, like it did yesterday. When I did the coding stream. Which, that was epic, actually. Maybe once this round is over, we can go play Bar Keeps... Or the Digital Draft, or whatever, the game I made on stream. Oh, that's a player. Crouch.
Certainly.
Oh, we do have 400 gold. Okay. So you have to position yourself just right, otherwise you'll accidentally buy the helmet. There we go. And that should have done it. We can hit P. Yes. Let's go find the last guy. Or actually, I am ready. There we go. Yes. Oh, he's gonna make me find him. He's over here then. Because otherwise, why would he? We'll have to do the scanning. Because I can't see the little skull on the screen. And I know it's there. Okay, so he's not over here. He's probably on the other side. Okay. Coming over. Is he in here? I don't know. That's not it. He must be up here then. Is he in this spot? No. Okay. And keep in mind too, these people don't know, most of them don't know that I'm, you know, visually disabled. So a lot of the time they just kind of leave, and that's fine. We'll look around. We'll do the swing thing, try to aggro. But I don't think he's over here. And then... no. Huh. Yeah, we'll just summon him to do it. I could look around. I'm gonna actually listen. Hold up. Yeah, no, he was not over here. I would have heard that shit. He was way over there. That's his area. Not mine. He was not over by me. Alright, back to it. Okay. There we go. The spear will make me feel a lot better. Okay. Gotta be careful because I can't really see in the smoke. Okay. Good. We're fine. Sorry. Rick Astley entered my mind for a brief moment. Anytime I think about the rules, his song comes into my mind because he says, "You know the rules, and so do I." Then he says, "Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and hurt you." I'm probably not allowed to sing that. Whatever, I don't care. And I promise I'm not high right now. It's just me being me. There we go. We got in there. That's kind of a gamble every time, because they might get you if you go down there like that. You can get stuck. They can skirt around you, trap you. So you gotta be careful. Oh my god. I was gonna say, so much smoke you'd think it's a college dorm. And I'm speaking from experience. When I was at Portland State, come on, there we go. There was weed throughout the halls all the time, and the RA and I were, I guess, kind of friends. I don't know, but she was always like, I just gotta find out who's doing it. And pretty much everybody was doing it. It's a college campus, dude. And oh my god. Oh, I gotta tell you this story. So I was there for like the first. I went there winter 2024 was the term I went for. So I started in January 2024, and I went and stayed throughout the winter and the spring, and I took a break during the summer. But it was the funniest shit. Like, the neighbors next door, because, you know, the people in college kind of breed like rabbits. There's some horny motherfuckers right there. But the people, they were a little loud, okay? And my roommate, who had been there since the fall, I asked him, like, can they, you know, haven't you ever just gone over there and told him to keep it down? Oh, no, Damien, that's like, that would be really awkward and weird. I marched my ass over there, because I went to bed at 8 p.m., okay? I marched my ass over there, I knocked on their door, and I said, listen, could you, like, keep it down? It sounds like you're having a great time in there, but I'm trying to sleep. Because during that time, I was waking up every morning at around 4 or 5 a.m. to plan my futures trades for the day, which, you know, I was onto it. I hadn't quite figured it out, but I figured it out. I don't... Oh, that's... Okay. Hi. That's a player. What does he want? Oh, he just said, hey, hey. Okay. There's two dudes. Oh, River and Cypher. Okay, I'm gonna go buy a helmet. What were we talking about? Oh, that's right. Anyways, the college dorm. I came back, though, like a week later, because my mom and my roommate were like, I can't believe you did that. Like, oh my god, like, you're not supposed to do that. That's not appropriate socially. And I've always struggled with that. I'm not emotionally intelligent at all. And so I gave him like $20. I knocked on the door. She opened it. And she was like, what do you want? Like, listen, like, go have a nice date or something. I gave her $20, and I walked back into my dorm. It was some funny shit. Did they say hi? Alright, yeah, because they're waiting. We'll go find the guy. But yeah, that was some funny shit. Because I've always been really bad about those social cues and stuff like that. When I read Plato's Republic for a philosophy class, and I had already been having some similar ideas before, but the way Plato laid them out was just, it was perfect. So, like, reading, especially the part about the social contract, which was Plato's idea originally, not that stinky butthole that came later. I don't even remember his name. But, is he? No. Okay. I'm blind as fuck. He was right there. Oh my god. We'll do the laugh. Yeah. My own server yesterday, but all mods are broken. Yeah, server. It does work. You can play classic horde on it. Or not classic, but the, just normal. Like the one with the noble that's cringe and lame. How to kill your game fast. Ruin an awesome, already perfect game mode. Uh-oh. Oh dear. That was a little faster than I'm used to, but okay. They're gonna change the map though when they get on here. We'll read the chat. No, comma, the rat's nest. Yeah, but I spent a lot of time yesterday doing that, setting up all that server, and it was frustrating because, you know, I love this game, and I'm a human being too, so I felt kind of bad, you know, I was not super happy about it. Who is this? Is this River? Where's my mouse go? Oh, there it is. Yes, it is River. We're fine. River's pretty good at this game. So this is how the game is traditionally... Oh, no, she's dead. Tough. GG. But yeah, that's the game. They're probably gonna go to camp. That's fine. I can show you guys the spot on camp. It's not as good as the spot on Noria, but it is still pretty good. I can make it to around like wave 12 or 13, and then people will start killing me with arrows and shit. Okay, so the plan is to cut them off, run that way, because there's a totem over there, and that gives gold. Holding down W. Okay, this way. They're not even going for the totem. It doesn't matter. But if you're gonna compete against me, you better be good, because I will find a way to win. But yeah, that's actually super ironic, because a lot of the time when I play a game, I lose, and I lose hard. Like, not before I went blind. Before I went blind, I was kind of a god, but you know, God had to nerf me a little. Humble brag, I suppose. But now I have limits. And I guess I did before too, but now I have more limits. Let's read what they said. Server, that's the radio. Oh, it's just radio. But this is the spot. they aren't able to climb over this tiny thing here. So I can just sit up here and they line up and I can kill them. Kind of like on Noria on the stairs. I have a spot for almost every map. Not some of the newer ones, because those came out after I went blind. But Noria I discovered after I went blind. Because I was a little scared, to be honest, like, with playing the game. And what the hell am I talking about? Oh, yeah. I say that, but I still don't know what I'm talking about. I was scared. That's it. I don't need to explain it. I just was. Yeah. It's hard to be transparent, dude. Like, for real. It's kind of stressful. Because I'm aware... That's the biggest curse. After I read Plato's Republic, I was aware of social norms and conventions. And now it's like... I have to walk on eggshells so people don't get upset. But I don't have the energy for that. We'll do crouchies. I must have seen this guy before.
See a man who handles his weapon as well as I.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Oh my god, smoke. Get in there. Good job. He can see and I can't. He can do it in the smoke. Going blind teaches me how to delegate, though. And other people doing the work, you won't hear me complain about that. I try to subscribe to Amor Fati, however you say it. It's Latin. A-M-O-R-F-A-T-I. It basically translates to loving one's fate. And it's a very popular concept by Friedrich Nietzsche. And he believed firmly that like one of the key, most important parts to what he described to be the concept of the Übermensch, which is very misunderstood, was that people would love their own fate and focus on creation, which I try to do. I'm not claiming to be kind of what he described, but I try. That's what I strive to be. The amount of backpedaling I do is phenomenal. I made a mistake! Oh. Oh, shit. If I get hit by a rock, I'm dead. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Well. I died. If that wasn't apparent. But cool. They could take care of it though. Cypher and River especially are really good at this game. I imagine that was her first game though, so that's cool. Of the day. So they take a bit to warm up, but eventually they can do no death throughout the entire game, like match. It's kind of impressive. Yeah, I like philosophy though. It's pretty cool. Man, this is great. I can stream and talk about whatever I want. This is nice. I like this. I studied Descartes, Rene, and it was funny because the professor, when he started the segment on Descartes, he said, if you spell it Descartes, I'm gonna know. And I'm gonna talk you points. So I made sure not to spell it wrong. And I couldn't be bothered to spell Descartes every time. So I said in the beginning of my paper that he wanted for the end of that segment Oh, from now on, Descartes will be referred to as, I don't remember what I said, but I basically gave him like a acronym because I couldn't be bothered to spell it out every time. And I can write pretty good papers, but you know, they're most of the time they're just not polished. It's kind of like I did write, and to be frank, the only book I've written myself, it's not even a book, it's a manga. I wrote the script to a manga, and the story kind of goes over what my life was like before I went blind. And it's, needless to say, very dark. I was kind of a dark dude. But, you know, once I went blind, it just, everything changed. And well, I got exactly what I wanted. You know, I'm here now, streaming on YouTube. You know, having invented the perceptual grid engine, which is directly inspired by the way that I have to think now, and the way I do things. And if you read through my Medium articles, you'll... Oh my god, they're gonna kill me with projectiles. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to focus. But, like, there's a theme. I don't just start with one idea. I have one idea, and then one idea leads to another idea, until eventually I get to where I am now. And that's been kind of the gist of my innovation and invention strategy. Is I start with one thing, and then I refine it repeatedly until, you know, it's at a point where I can make it public. And once that's done, then I just keep refining it until it's just immaculate. Like, the Damien AI was really the capstone of that. Giving it my memory, you know, uploading my public work to it, and, oh, that's... but yeah, uploading my public work to it, giving it the long-term and short-term memory that I designed, using the RAG system initially so it can draw from the database, but, like, it's... I'm gonna die. Yep. Arrows. What rave is it? 7? Brother, we can't be tripping on 7. It is time to buy armor, though. That's the only way to counter the arrows. But yeah, I love dude. Classical music rocks. This is pretty awesome. There's no way they could mute my stream. I'll Google it again. Hold on. Is Mozart public domain?
Yes, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's original.
Yes, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart is public domain. I would name my son, fucking, if I had a son, I'd name him Wolfgang in an instant. Dude. I don't know. I think they're just like strong names. I think it's one of those like perception things, like a psychological thing. Like if you say, "Oh yeah, Jeff Bezos," I think, "Oh, Jeff." But if you tell me Jeffrey Bezos, then I'm like, "Oh." He says the whole damn thing. That's why people that come up to me and they're like, "Yeah, my name's Natalie. But you can call me Nat. Like, Nat? You an insect? You want me... No, that's kind of mean. But yeah. But I like names. I think names are very important. My full name literally translates to, because Damien is Greek for Damios or Damianeos or whatever, and that means tamer or conqueror, to tame, to conquer. And then my middle name was most commonly associated with William Wallace, which I like that too. That scratches my itch when someone has a name with first and last name starting with the same letter. Damn, I couldn't name my son Wolfgang because his name wouldn't start with a G, and that would bother me for the rest of his life. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yep. That's fine, we can fly around again. Or we can watch. But, yeah, names. My middle name means foreigner. Kind of... And William Wallace was associated with kind of what's called like a rebel heart. He came in and then did all the stuff to, yeah, with the English and whatnot. All I can think about is that movie. Was Braveheart the one about William Wallace? Shit, is that public domain? Hold on. Is Braveheart based on William Wallace? Okay. Is Braveheart public domain? Come on, please say yes. Cringe. Lame. Alright, well, we can't watch Braveheart. But, oh yeah, and then my last name, Griggs, means watchful, like vigilant. So, and you put it all together, the way I do things so systematically, especially with AI, it's very much so on key and on point. I feel very aligned as I do it. It's natural to me. That's smart. He used the Placade or whatever they're called. It's like a barrier. It's a fancy name. I don't remember. He's gonna get killed by projectiles. Watch. Oh, no, he's gonna make it. Is he using the scythe? I can't tell. I think so. Yeah, he is. I just briefly saw the end of it. Yeah. I got emails and shit. Whatever. Oh, I have to do that thing. Wow, I'm live. No. No. I can't believe that this weird history food guy on YouTube still uploads. He's been uploading for years, and he's got... There's just so much weird history food facts. I don't get how some of these YouTubers do it. Like, every week they come up with new content. And I know, like, a lot of them have, oh, yeah, they have teams and stuff. I know Simon is that way, the guy from Decoding the Unknown. He's got writers and people that do research for him, and then he just reads it. Which is really smart. Like, it's a good model. I thought about doing it, but that's like a huge logistical hurdle for me. Like, how do I have someone else write something for me so I can present it? Oh, that's where the Pavice is. Huh. Alright, well. But yeah, like, how am I gonna read off of this page in a way that is, like, natural and doesn't take me forever? And the answer is I can't. Like, not right now, at least. Like, I don't have those problems that other people do, where they're like, well, I have to do something. I'm totally fine with just uploading a video of someone else doing something. I'm okay with being the CEO. You know, I don't need to be the guy in the dirt doing stuff. I'm more of management. I come up with ideas and then I orchestrate a team to execute on them. But recently I haven't had the funds to do that. Right now I am doing an email campaign, which is pretty hype. I have 500 emails going out over the next 2 weeks. Okay, we're gonna die. Nope, we're gonna make it. But like... Hold on, I'm kind of focusing right now. Can I hit him? Yes. Oh, lol. Should have taken the safe route. That's alright. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, teams. I have a guy in Pakistan. I gave him like 40 bucks. I've been working with him for a couple months now. He's great. He sends emails for me. And basically he just goes in, schedules them, and then they go out around 8 a.m. PDT every morning. But I have like a list of 500 emails to different journalists to send. This is my like third press campaign. The first one was for the AI Film Pipeline. That's how I got Authority Magazine, which yesterday really pissed me off because I learned that they're not actually earned media. I've been feeling this whole time like, oh, wow, I've got earned media. And this lady interviewed me, and then I looked it up on Google, and Google said, no, actually, this is vanity media. They'd give, like, interviews to anybody. I'm like, what? And then, like, what's the whole point, you know? So that kind of made me mad. But, you know, whatever. I'm going to be able to use it to get more media. Because, you know, media begets more media. Media. Anyway, I'm hoping to get, like, actual earned press, which means that someone actually thinks my story is interesting and interviews me because they think it's interesting. So... a lot of that stuff happens, though. I'll do outreach. And then, you know, people will... I'll come to find out later, like, actually, it wasn't what you thought it was at all. And then I get kind of upset. naturally so, you know. Like, that's why I really want to build up a community. Because then people can tell me, like, hey, Damien, this thing you're doing is not actually, like, what you think you're doing. And I'm like, oh, shit, really? And then I look it up, I do my research, and if they're right, they just help me out quite a lot. And that's great. Because as it stands now, I don't really have that. And I need that. Especially trying to be so transparent and honest. Like, accountability is really important. Because I don't want to invent things that are gonna, you know, like, destroy the world. I'm very careful about the stuff that I do and the limits I place on different things. Like, Jeremy was that way. I gave it the ability to look at its own code and propose a fix, but I did not give it the ability to actually fix its own code. Because either, well, it couldn't have done anything. It's run on my local machine, so can't go anywhere or do anything on the internet. But it could lobotomize itself. And I don't want my sweet boy Jeremy to hurt himself. If you want to read about Jeremy, I have a Medium article on him too. It's got Rise of Jeremy or whatever in the title. Or the headline. What do you mean I can't buy this? Oh, they're coming. Go up here. Yeah, we've only got... Wait, can they not get up here? Interesting. Oh! Yeah, we're dead. Oh, we were stuck. I've been doing a lot of talking. Now is when I like... Because I have this ancient gaming chair I bought when I bought my PC. It's got duct tape on the arm, but I ran out of duct tape, so now it's just kind of starting to fall off. But I can lean it back and recline just like that. Oh, do a stretch. And it's nice. Just watch the game. Oh, this game is perfect, dude. I love this game. Alright. Lean back up. Let's see what they're doing. But the skill ceiling on this game is insane. Like, there's this guy on YouTube called Stay in the Grave, and he goes nuts. Like, his playstyle is crazy. Oh my god, I could be a YouTube reactor. Wow. How does that work? I don't actually know. If I'm streaming live, am I allowed to watch YouTube? Or do I need permission? Interesting. But what if if I'm streaming live on Twitch, can I watch YouTube? But why is it okay for Twitch, but it's not okay for YouTube? Why can I watch YouTube while streaming live on Twitch, but I can't while streaming live on YouTube? If I'm live streaming on YouTube, can I stream on... What? If I'm live streaming on YouTube, can I watch YouTube videos? Okay. We could watch the news? I don't really want to watch the news, though. I mean, it's interesting, but I honestly don't care that much. And I love watching informational stuff. I wonder if we could watch the Y-Files. That shit rocks. I like that. Alright, we're turning into a commentator channel really fast. But I'll keep it diverse, though. We can do coding. We can play games. Or, well, game. I have a lot of games on Steam. This is not good. I do not feel good about what I'm doing in this game right now. There we go. Back, forth, 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 back. There we go. Okay, we're in the rhythm. Just keep swinging. They'll come into it. There we go. Oh, but we're gonna take damage. I need fire bombs. Oh, great. Anyways, live commentary. Do I really want to go down that rabbit hole? Not really. Because I do know IP law. They can't copyright facts. So if we watch like Weird History Food on here, they can't copyright me on that. Because you can't copyright facts. They can copyright the way they present the facts, but they cannot copyright the facts themselves. And even then, like, why would you complain if someone reviews your content on YouTube? Like, it's free exposure. But then I have to get someone to do the little videos like Penguin Zero or Asmongold. I don't want to do that either. I wonder if there's a guy on Fiverr for that. Let's look. I don't even know if you can hear the screen reader on my phone. I'm pulling up Fiverr. What would it be? Live stream. We'll look that up. See if it comes up. No. No. Oh my god, I could make an AI dating app. That's really funny, but I don't know if I should. I totally could. It's within my skill set, but fuck it. Yeah. I'll do that later. Oh, he died. Bummer. Anyways. Live stream clips. Oh, cool. Yeah, there is a guy that'll do it. Let's see. He's a level 1 seller. He lives in Mexico. That's cool. It's 10. What time is it in Mexico?
The time in Mexico City, CDMX Mexico, is 11:11 a.m.
It's 11:11 a.m. So how could he be? How could it be 12? Maybe there's a different area. Oh well. Okay. $30 minutes. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. 24 reviews. Create a short. I don't want a short video clip though. Oh, we died. So this is what happens every time I play this game. I start, it's going awesome, but then I have an idea, and then I get distracted, and then I end up just closing the game, because it's like, oh, well, I could do this thing. And that's really the only reason I play video games, is everything generates ideas, kind of like that, and then, you know, I can't do it right now, though. But it is a pretty decent idea. He's gonna die. Yep. Tragic. Oh yeah. What is... Oh, that's YouTube. He only has one thing, though. I don't want clips. I want... Okay. What if we do live stream videos? Lame. Okay. YouTube video. No. I could have an intro. I should have an intro. No. Create a video wearing a lab coat? Dude, these guys on Fiverr are awesome. I could pay this guy to just make a video of himself in a lab coat. Oh, it's so awesome. Bean Bash was made, actually, from a guy on Fiverr. I only had a budget of like $800, and, well, I got what I paid for. But all the games I develop now, I develop myself. Because ideally, not only did I want to make a game, but I actually wanted to be able to play it. And I can't play Bean Bash, so I just make my own. I've been wanting to learn how to make Android apps, but there's a $25 upload fee to put it on the Play Store. Which I guess makes sense, otherwise there'd be like tons of garbage on there. Well, more garbage than there already is. But, yeah. I tried to make an executable file the other day. It did not go well. It doesn't work, and I don't really want to figure out why. I just don't care that much. But the Python executable thing and in Visual Studio doesn't make a functioning executable file. I might need to like add something to the code, I don't know, but it just doesn't work. Yeah, this is pretty much what I do when I'm not working. And you can see how fast it transitions to me working. I get struck with an idea and then I have the itch to see it through. Because, you know, it is the natural progression of like a YouTube channel to cut down my streams into, you know, digestible and watchable segments, you know, like 10, 20 minutes. So, and like people really like that. I don't know if I want to be that though, because I watched a lot of Penguin Zero, like Charlie, Moist Critical, whatever you want to call him, and it was pretty nice. Like I enjoy his content, but it's just kind of polarizing now. He talks a lot about politics. That's cool, you know. He's allowed to have an opinion. Oh my god, I'm commentating right now! I don't believe it. But I'm already balls deep. Might as well go all the way in. But yeah, like the general politics right now, I just don't. Yeah, whatever, you know. If the world ends, it ends. What am I gonna do about it, you know? I'm gonna die again, but that's okay. I'd also like to do a podcast, though. But I don't know who I'd have on. I need to find, like, a good co-host. He bamboozled him. 10 o'clock already. I don't get why people watch commentators though. He's dead. Because a lot of the time, like the videos they watch, I'd rather just watch, you know, on its own to make my own opinions. But I understand that socially, a lot of people aren't that way. They like to have someone else's perspective, whether they agree with it or not. And that's, well, yeah. So, like, sometimes I'll watch Asmongold. Not recently, but a lot of that stuff's kind of fun. Oh, arrow? No. There we go. Very nice. Is this a river? I think it is. It's a female character. River might have left though, I don't know. I have to zoom in to read the chat, so I don't know when people come and leave. Let's find out though. Where's the mouse? Wiggle. There it is. I could play Roblox. Oh, actually no, never mind. I don't want to play. I watched the Legal Eagle video on Roblox the other day. And while Legal Eagle talks a lot about criminal law, I'm more interested in corporate and yeah, just business law, whatever, intellectual property and all that stuff like that. If I wasn't doing what I was doing, I'd go up to Washington and see if I could do the mentorship program. I I think it's called the APR 6 program or something like that. But basically they turned becoming a lawyer into a trade. So for 4 years, you study under a mentor. And that mentor, they basically, you do the work of a paralegal. And you're paid for it too. So basically they give you a job as a paralegal. But not as, you're like a student, not an actual paralegal. And you do all this work. And then you do it for 4 years. You work I think it was 32 hours a week. And then once the 32 hours a week for 4 years is done, then you can take the bar exam and get your law degree. Or, well, become a licensed attorney. Which is really cool. And I thought about maybe doing that for intellectual property. But I have mixed feelings about it. There's a lot of money in it. But, money is kind of secondary, I would rather inventions, especially mine, and that was a perspective change for sure. Because I did not used to think this way. But, making it free, doing the generosity gambit, which I lay out in some of my articles, is a far better strategy for the long term than holding on to a patent or other things like that. And that's my opinion. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not giving any legal advice. That's just my opinion. Oh, we don't have helmet. But we can buy a helmet. Man. I'm gonna die. It's ogre. Yep. That's okay. I'm not really in it right now anyway. 111. Are they trying to talk to me? Separatist. Oh, I was doing the radio. Who's here? Cypher, River, and then whoever the hell that is. How long has it been? I imagine it's been over an hour. I don't get how these streamers can stream for 6+ hours every day. I guess this is content. I just sit here and think about stuff though. I have a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to work on once this stream is done. ideas, plans, and strategies. I could go for another cup of tea. Yeah, I'm low energy now. Alright. That was fun, y'all, but I think it's time. I would like to thank... I don't think anybody joined me, but that's fine. How do I end this again? Oh, right. I'm just going to click this button on the right. But it's been real, y'all. This is my epic outro. I cannot think of an outro. I'll come back to you guys tomorrow on that. Bye.